Welcome to All-Star Cheer. We're going to throw some things, we're going to hit some things, and by the time it's all said and done, you might think I'm full out crazy. Stick around. What's up, everybody? It's time to talk about some more Cheer Dad stuff. Now, when I was first starting out in All-Star Cheer, one of the strangest things to me was the concept of throwing tumbling. Now, we grow up throwing things, right? I'm used to throwing a football, a baseball, throwing a frisbee. You know, now it's usually associated with a ball. Now sometimes maybe it's you throw a birthday party or you've got a toddler throwing a tantrum. But in general, the idea of saying throwing your tumbling just sounded so strange to me. Over the years, though, I've gotten used to that. So here's your pro tip. You want to sound like you know what you're talking about. Ask your athlete, did they throw their tumbling and how did it go? Something else you might have heard and not really understood what it meant is the term hit zero, or just plain old hit. What this refers to is the concept of having zero deductions in your routine. And if you're an all-star cheerleader, having zero deductions is a pretty big deal. Now, I've been doing this long enough that we didn't used to say hit zero, we just said hit. And if a team hit, it was understood that there were zero deductions in their routine. This is what it's about. This is what we want to see. If you hit zero deductions in your routine, most competitions will hand out to you a pen that shows that you performed really well. You can display it proudly on your bag or anywhere else that you want to. Now, hitting zero is not the only thing that plays into scoring for All-Star Cheer, but it's a pretty big thing. You're off to a great start if you hit zero. So here's your next pro tip. Go ahead and ask your athlete, did you hit zero? Did your team hit zero? You will definitely sound like a pro. An All-Star Cheer routine is 2.5 minutes on the floor. Now, that may not seem like a lot of time to you, but I will tell you, you will be hard-pressed to find any other sport in which an athlete is going full speed continuously without a break for 2.5 minutes. It's actually a lot. So, you're putting in a lot of time, a lot of effort as you work towards this 2.5 minutes on the floor. Now, in the gym, you'll go through some dress rehearsals. The team will get out on the floor and they will perform their routine straight through. This is typically referred to as a full out. Okay? So, doing your routine on the floor is a full out. So, your athlete may come home and tell you, oh my gosh, we went full out 4 times today, or any number of times. Alright? That means they're doing their whole routine, all of the tumbling, all of the stunts, all of the jumps, all of the dance, all of it. The entire routine, it's like a dress rehearsal. Okay? So here's your next pro tip. When your athlete comes home from practice, ask them, did you go full out? Or how many times did you go full out today? Again, that's your next step towards sounding like a pro. Okay, so we've really just scratched the surface of all the things that take place in All-Star Cheer, but I've given you 3 things: throwing tumbling, hitting a routine, and going full out. Those are your first 3 steps to talking the talk in All-Star Cheer. So until next time, get out there and watch some cheer, and don't forget to be awesome.